We gotta wake up every day, everything has to be about status. We gotta buy this, even if we can't afford it. And then y'all on Instagram beautiful and you talking like you don't have no daddy. You sound like a dude talking.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a part 2 as to why black professional men don't date modern women. What's her name again?
Oh God, Iyanla
there you go.
Van Zant.
Yeah. I can never pronounce her
no,
name.
it's a mouthful. Yeah.
Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and get right into this video. So here we go. All right, guys, make sure you don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Help us get to our goal of 10,000 subscribers by August. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So here we go.
Michael claims not to date black women because he is different. But I feel that he hides behind that label, just as the women who entered the House of Healing hid behind the angry label for so long.
My perspective of black women were my aunties, my cousins, all the way from, I had cousins that made me feel weird, You different, you dress funny, why you act like that, Black women look at me and say, I can tell you don't like us. I'm like, what?
All right, so what are your thoughts right off the jump? He's basically saying, his community, black folks, his family members, his cousins, are ultimately, I guess, making fun of him and poking jabs at him, kind of growing up because he's into different things. What are your thoughts on that?
No, of course it's going to have an effect on your adult life, right? Like anything from your childhood that isn't resolved, it's going to affect you later on. So I think for him, there's still some things he has to resolve maybe in his childhood before he gets into dating, is what I would think. But yeah, I'm curious to hear more about even though he's different, if he goes to his dating experiences. But,
yeah, my experience, I was into hockey, comic books, drawing. I was into different things that people in my community weren't necessarily into. And ultimately, they would tease you and things of that nature. So I can get why it would affect him kind of growing up. And, obviously it's transitioned into his adulthood where he's gotten older and he's still dealing with these issues. But let's go ahead and continue. Let's see what else he has to say.
I don't like you. I love you, but I can't help it if I learn 20 instruments. I can't help it if I play flute and walk barefooted on the beach. I'm from South Central. I was amazed at you because I even told you, I said, you're a beautiful girl. And I watched yesterday.
Michael, she's a beautiful woman.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Tell her.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah.
I said, you're a beautiful girl. And I told him, I said, this generation right now, people in their 20s, it's hard. Y'all making it hard on these brothers. We gotta wake up every day, everything has to be about status. We gotta buy this, even if we can't afford it. And then y'all on Instagram beautiful and you talking like you don't have no daddy. You sound like a dude talking. Like you ain't got no home training. Oh, what the f is that? And you say you a bad. That's not a bad.
All right, so what are your thoughts on that? First of all, anything that you see on Instagram may not necessarily be real.
yeah.
Right? And especially these Instagram baddies, let's be honest, they're only into the money, fame, and clout. So if you're kind of going after those girls, which is, what he's saying, you're going to be disappointed, right? They're not going to be interested in you playing 20 instruments. They're only going to be interested in you making money and what you can provide.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on that?
No, I think he's going for the wrong girls. I think he's I don't know if he was trying to pick on her or if it was just general, but she obviously feels triggered. And I think for her, she's more of a industry girl. So she felt like it was his comments, whatever he's talking about, is directing towards her. So she has a little bit of an attitude right now. But
it's is it true though? Is what he's saying true?
It is, because you were even saying it before. She's been with a couple other celebrity
Rick
guys.
Ross, Drake, Meek Mill. She was a stripper. So
yeah. So what he's saying is true. So I think she's just feeling a way about it. But again, this is what guys are talking about, that girls focus too much on the money and status and stuff like that.
Vanity stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I do agree that majority of modern women do think like that. So I think it's important to put yourself in different situations where you can meet other professional women. Yeah. Right? Even if it's at work, you may have different work functions that you can meet or different networking events that you can go to. If you're looking for a professional woman to match your professional man, I guess, if you're a professional man, sorry, then you can go to different events that kind of cater to that.
Yeah.
I think that would be the best way to go about it. Do not be going on Instagram, popping in DMs with girls like this who have like millions
Right.
of followers, and then be mad later on, being like, oh, she doesn't want to give me any play. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what she's going for, you
Yeah.
know? So that's my opinion.
And in the sales world, if you are trying to sell to the wrong clientele, you may think you're a really bad salesperson.
Yep.
But it's not the fact that you're a really bad salesperson. You're just talking to the wrong people.
Exactly.
So I think he needs to talk to the right set of women so that he can get the result that he wants.
I'm talking in general. I'm talking about the general. How old are you?
22.
Yeah, your generation. Girl, you're 22 years old. You doing this. You having hot flashes?
Yes, it's hot.
Michael, that's disrespectful. I want you to understand that. Why would you do that?
Because I'm being funny. I'm a different kind of personality. Now you're trying to make me look bad like I disrespected her.
You did.
I got a son with a black woman. My mother is black.
You disrespected this woman in this room at this time.
May I finish, please?
No, you said, I'm making you feel like you disrespect her.
I
I
said
want you to
someone-
understand, the same way I said
like
to you
watches.
earlier,
I
that
like
we would,
watches.
excuse me, Miss Lyra, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do it.
I feel disrespected by his comment.
No, I'm handling it. So I want you to understand that to make a comment as a man like that to a woman, it wasn't funny, it was disrespectful.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna apologize.
All right, let's just pause right there. Do you think that was called for?
No, I think it wasn't really necessary to say that comment. Like, I know I understand she was kind of giving a little bit of like, okay, I hear you, and I know you're directing it at me, and like she's feeling away. His comment, he didn't need to say that, to be honest. I don't know if I'd go as far as saying it's disrespectful. I think it was just unnecessary. But yeah, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think he's just speaking out of frustration.
Yeah.
Like he's just frustrated with the results he's getting. He's frustrated with women. And I think he needs to, instead of being frustrated, he needs to understand women. And if he understood women, he would know this is their nature. A 22-year-old, again, is going to be interested in money, clout, and fame, versus, an older woman, she might be interested in something else.
I don't want to put that on all 22. Like, when I was 22, I wasn't thinking about clout. I was thinking about trying to, like, find a boyfriend to build a life with, you know what I mean?
But how many 22-year-olds are thinking that way?
Fine, I'm the whatever the word is, anomaly.
You're the anomaly, right? We've already addressed that.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna say all 22-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
Because that would be irresponsible. I'm
She's
saying
a special case.
majority of 22-year-olds are thinking about money, clout, and fame.
Fine.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways,
Fine.
let's go ahead and continue.
Okay.
But what about what I heard when I was growing up until now?
It don't have nothing to
it
do
is
with her.
disrespectful because it's a psychological input. All I'm saying is that I thought it was funny.
Miss Lyra, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do it, Miss Lyra. It's out of order.
I feel like he was out of order.
Yeah, but I handled it. And you got the apology.
I'm talking about the first comment that he made.
But I'm handling it. I said to you earlier, and I'm
But
gonna
I
give
don't
you.
like that.
But I'm
I
gonna
like
give
what
it.
he said.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna give it to you because you weren't here. We taught the ladies the distinction between hearing and listening.
I'm
You're not
listening, and I
responding.
didn't like what I heard.
Yeah.
So I commented
So you don't
on
have
it.
to respond. That's your power. Don't give him your power. You don't have to respond. Hold it. I told you I will handle it. Just breathe and hold
But when
it.
I feel disrespected, I feel like I should have a voice. You said we're allowed to have a voice.
Yeah, I'm your voice.
I want to say something.
Today
and
I'm
I
your
didn't like what
voice.
he said.
I'm your voice because you are reacting. You're not responding. Breathe and we'll handle it.
I've breathed enough for the day.
I don't think so.
Yeah, again, I think it's just understanding women, understanding your target, like who you're speaking to,
Yeah.
and positioning yourself accordingly versus, throwing fire with fire. Because once you go down that rabbit hole of conflict with conflict, especially, with a woman, it's never going to end well. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this video. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.
Bye, guys.